So with Porsche, they had to put their, remember the pole team, so their process improvement team. So the experience was always the same. So as Kessler, the director of the pole team, remembers, when we arrived at supplier plants, the management would always insist there was nothing to improve. They rarely say, we rationalized everything already in response to visits from the supplier development teams from other manufacturers. There was really no need for you to come. The pole team would just ask the senior management to play the Porsche version of just-in-time game, a simple exercise in which 5 senior managers take roles in a 4-stage production process, folding and packing 3-color paper boxes. The first person is asked to bundle up and deliver quantities of unfolded boxes in 3 colors to 2 pre-assembly stations. The quantities are in response to a customer order. One pre-assembly station folds large boxes, while the other pre-assembly station folds the small boxes, and both stations secure their boxes with rubber band. The boxes are then passed ahead to the assembly station, where the 4th player opens the large box and places a small box inside. The player writes out a ticket, folds it, places it on top of the small box, and then closes the large box and secures it with a rubber band. The box is then passed to quality control dispatch, where the 5th player opens a large box and checks to see the ticket is present and properly written. The player signs and stamps the ticket before placing it back in the top of the small box. The large box is then closed, secured with a rubber band, and delivered to the customer. The players are told to work on their own pace to produce the 3-color boxes in response to the customer order. Soon every player is trying furiously to complete his task, first one color of box, then the next. However, a huge mountain of boxes quickly builds up in front of the 4th player, who has a bigger job than the others. In addition, the customer announces that he wants to change his order to receive first whichever color of box the team has left till last. This quickly produces even more of a pile-up, and the wrong color boxes are pushed to the side so the right color can get through. Alright, so we've been in that situation. And Pentair came in, and they wanted to go through the value stream, and we said, well, there's nothing to look at. I mean, what else can we do? But obviously, as we did our value stream map, there were things to look at. And is it always just for that simple product? No, but there's a lot of things in transportation waste. There's a lot of excess inventory. There's a lot of other things that go on that we need to look at. We think our mentality has always been cycle time, cycle time, cycle time. Well, we're running as fast as we can run. Well, that doesn't mean that we're efficient all the way through the process to get it shipped out. So we got to stop thinking that cycle time's the only thing we have. We have a lot of waste on either side, okay, that we're dealing with. And Lewis, I know a lot of people have gone through. This is the same thing they're doing at their suppliers as we've done about building product in-house and doing assemblies. What happens when you're pushing product, it builds up and it just piles up. You can't make a change. If you have a quality issue, you can't fix it. So if you do one piece flow, it makes a difference. We'll talk about the change.